Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. The end really is near. So I don't know if we're going to finish today. We probably won't, because even if we finish the harvest we'll still have to wait for everything to process. But we're definitely going to be getting ultra close to that final episode. So just going to drop off all the oats into here because obviously the mill is full, it's busy. As soon as it requires more, it can have more. But yeah, let's just get that put into there and we will head off to the next fields. Now the next fields are spaced around. We've got 23, 25, it's actually one field. 12 and 11 are grass fields, so they don't actually need to be done. 15 and 84 are not ready yet, but they will hopefully be ready this episode. The same with 7 and 9, they're the same field as well. So, yeah, looks like we're in 23, 25 first of all. Then we'll have to rest and sort out a few other things, and then we can do the other fields. So, let's go. Let's get up there with the trailer first of all. I don't think we have any more baling to do. I'm pretty sure all the crops which need to be baled have been harvested now. You see, jobs are popping up all the time. We've got to get the pallets moved. They can just be moved out of their trigger. Let's see here. We should have the Kubota. There it is. Yeah, we'll just move them out of here. Eventually, they can be taken to the rope factory, the rope maker. It'll probably be just after this harvest, actually. Looks like we have an ultra-wide ratchet strap. Would you look at that? Yeah, strapping has certainly been an issue recently. First it has issues strapping vehicles, and then some of the pallets start to vanish, and now the ratchet straps are huge. But hopefully that is just a temporary thing. Hopefully when we unstrap it again and then restrap it, it will be sorted. So most things, all you have to do is switch it off and on again. It usually fixes the problem. Okay, so that's that sorted. We can now jump into a combine harvester and we'll get over there. But when I say a combine harvester, I obviously mean the case, because chainsaw is in the John Deere. Yeah, we're going to have a decent amount of wool. Right then, here it is. At least with this one we don't need to have the header on a trailer. Well, we should have, but we don't. Okay, let's go. We may well bump into chainsaw en route. If we don't get stopped by the train, which I probably will, because I usually do. Wow. That's rare. I could also fold this up. It doesn't need to be open. Yeah, his combine's faster. It's a bit intimidating, actually. Having a massive, super fast combine coming out behind you. Combine versus combine. Right then. Shall I go to the far side? Shall I just... I should just take this headland off, I reckon. And then we can start to go up and down. We'll just go opposite sides. No problem at all. Doesn't fill up the combine particularly quickly, so we can bring the lorry around if necessary. Or just go to the lorry. It's probably going to be much easier just to go to the lorry. Okay, well there we go. That is one big sorghum field, which we'd normally use for chicken food, but I think under the circumstances we'll probably end up doing flour. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. So I wouldn't be surprised if we fill the trailer. I think we'll probably be able to fill the trailer very quickly, as we do have two combines going in what looks to be an extremely good crop. lorry is pretty much full. It's a seriously good load. So we've actually managed to get more than a full articulated lorry load, which I think is a phenomenal achievement, especially from Sorghum. So, well, I don't know if our mill actually has space for sorghum. Sorghum. No. Not really. So, it's just going to have to go in storage. And if we can't process it before the end of the series, we'll just sell it. It is hard to believe that we ever started off with next to nothing, but we did. Oh, and the next series, competitive one, I'm sure you're probably aware of that already, but it won the vote. So it'll be the first competitive series done for quite some time, and certainly the first for 25. And yeah, the map vote is currently underway. I'm not going to say which one is leading because you do have to vote before you can see the results. But there is one that's leading. And I would love to do all of them if I could. So I don't care at all which one wins, because whichever one does win, it's going to be great. So this is the end of the harvest up here for August, and then we'll have September. Well, it might not be September, depending on the fields, but certainly September, October or November. Right, so what is happening with the case combine? Does it have anything in it? Yes, it does. Okay, that can go into there then. And we can start to head to the next field, even though it's not ready yet. Right, so the next field is going to be most likely 84 or 7 and 9. There is 15, but it doesn't look that close to being ready. So in that case, it's probably better just to go to the yard, as we don't really know for sure. More for the silo. So I wanted to check up on the bakery. Oh, I always forget where the bakery is. There it is. How's it doing? Yes, I thought that might be the case. Although it's not filled the trigger box, that's good. It must be relatively slow to make the bread, unless it's just slow because it's being fed slowly with the flour. Apple pie! Freshly baked. More apple pie. Breakfast sandwiches served all day. Quality bakery. Your party. Our cake sandwiches, cupcakes, pastry are varied. Oh, look at that. That's their crunchy croissant. Taste and your assortment. Very nice. 50% off donuts. Why was the wall not activated at the rope maker? Goodness me. Good job I checked that before resting. That would have been bad. We probably do have enough now anyway to take. I think we should probably take some. As we know, it does get through it extremely quickly, and it doesn't really produce a lot of rope out of it. You've got to have a lot of input to get a small output. But since it's been doing nothing, there's already 20,000 litres in there. How long has it been doing nothing for? That's ridiculous. But of course, as soon as we rest, there'll be even more ready. So it just comes down to whether or not we should do it. Whether or not it will get through 20,000 overnight, I just don't know. It's a gamble. It is a gamble. Should we risk it? It might not get through that in that time. I just don't know. And the wood, that's all under control. So, oh, it's a log. Sometimes you just got to persuade these things. It might be full. I think it was probably full. So yeah, I think we are ready to move on. Here we go. Will it have used up all the wool? Did our gamble pay off? No, it only used less than 5,000 litres. Good grief. So it looks like it probably does get through the cotton even faster. Ah, but it's used up all the sorghum in this trailer. So we can put more sorghum in and potentially... Yeah, we can bring more oats across too. Right, so that's what we're going to do. We'll top up the mill, and then we'll go to the rope maker with that trailer, and there will be another 5 pallets over there, so we'll put them on too. Somebody in my space. Ooh, look at that, we got 1 pallet. We've got a pallet of ropes. We can make loads more with that. Well, not that many more. Canola, did we completely run out of canola? Yeah. Okay, so that needs to be switched off. That should be fine. And this can head back to the other farm. Then we need to go and pick up the trailer again because Chainsaw has probably filled it. We'll leave the rope pallet there. There's no point taking the truck just for one. Well, we could go en route, I suppose. It's kind of out of the way. Oh, should we just take it? Let's just take it. The reason why I'm reluctant to do that... Oh, I'm not going to take it. Call me indecisive, but no, it's for the best. I'm just thinking, if I take that, I'm going to have to go up to the sell point, obviously, and I always get this trailer stuck there. We're not getting stuck for the sake of 1 pallet. Just in time to see the end. Right. So the full load before was 51% of a trailer. I don't think he's full, but if he's close to full, we might get a full load here. So I'll just wait here. Obviously there's no point in bringing another combine over now, it's just, that would be silly. Really needs to be the other side, don't I? Because he's going to be ready to unload on the other side when he swings around, unless of course he's not going to fit it all in, but I think he is. Yeah, so I'm just going to park here. And that should be absolutely fine. Love this area. We've got the bulrushes and then we've got water. I think if giants go down the route of just doing more and more wildlife, they can't go wrong. I think the more wildlife they add, the more immersive the game is going to be, the more fun it's going to be. And there should be like really rare things. So if you actually do spot something that's really rare, like maybe like a rare bird, then it gives so much more incentive to pay attention to the wildlife. It would be so fun. I love what they're doing. Well, they've done the birds, which fly over. There's also the deer. That's all very nice. But we need more. And obviously wildlife plays a massive role in farming, so it makes a lot of sense to have loads and loads of wildlife. Okay, so as if we didn't need any more sorghum, we have another 43,000 litres. I just don't know if it's going to get processed. I don't think it is. It's never going to have the time. We'll probably end up selling a load of it as just sorghum. Come on, lorry. You're so slow. Going to get overtaken by a combine harvester. Good grief. I know, we shouldn't be using it in the field. It just doesn't work. We should be using a chaser bin or just a big trailer. And we'll put this into the silo. Lots and lots of fabric stacking up. Best time for that though, it's not until April. It's going to be interesting to see our sorghum total. Some of it's in the trailer over there and the mill is full. So in addition to all of that, 64,905. I don't think it includes that. Okay, 77,326. I don't think it includes that, but it might do in that total. Right. Okay. So we've got a few odd jobs to do. As always, got eggs to move. No doubt we have more wool. It would not surprise me. We've got the wooden products. Oh wow, we don't have wool. What's going on? And lettuce is best to be sold in January, so that's got a bit of a wait. There we go. Ah, 2 more fabric pallets. We'll move them. But all in all, it's going so well. So you may be wondering, when are we going to start the new series? And the honest answer is, whenever this series is finished. I think it's not going to be too long, to be honest. I think we are nearing completion. But when harvest is done, we do need to make sure everything is processed. Anything that could be processed needs to be processed. There'd be absolutely zero point in just finishing the series with ingredients in some of the productions. It'd be so counterproductive. It'd be just like, okay, we're done, bye. No, we need to have a final episode where we have made sure that everything is finished processing, and anything which hasn't needs to be sold off separately. Of course, there might be the odd thing which has got something in it. Like, the odd thing doesn't really matter, but if something has got, like for example, if the rope maker has got 60,000 litres of wool, we'll just have to pass several months to get it to process it, and then we can make the money. Okay, so that I think that is going to do it for today. Next time we can do for number 15, we can do for number 9 and 7. So we've got corn, we've got soybeans, and then I think that is the harvest done. Yeah, I think that'll be everything done. And then it is just a case of processing everything else. The pallets are stacking up again here. And hasn't this field changed since episode number 1? Wow. I think it's changed for the better too. Rather beautiful. Anyway, we're going to leave it here. There is a link down below to change the video. Please do check it out. It's going to be much more important though. It's going to be super important when we start the competitive series, because as we're running our own farms, we'll be running our own farms head to head. You're not going to see everything he's doing at all. We're not even going to really see his farm that much. We'll see it, but not that much. So you've got to watch his series too. So click on the link down below, subscribe to Chainsaw 100, and get ready for competitive multiplayer. And I know in the past I have sort of gone down the route of trying to make the videos more entertaining and jeopardizing the chances of winning. I'm going to try and do both. So, yeah. I have some ideas. Will it be the first time I win? Quite possibly. Quite possibly not. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.